Niggas from other countries got power to be agents over niggas and shit like that. That shit funny. How the fuck can a nigga from another country spy on you in another country and shit like that? That's why I say, yo, shit is not the way it used to be. Like, America different. It changed since all of these different nations start being on niggas and shit like that. I start being on America more heavy on a global level. The Caucasian people, they soften way the fuck up, my nigga. It's like they stepped so far back from doing what they was doing to us before eyes was on us. You don't know how them niggas really is and shit. Only we do. That's crazy, my nigga. Niggas used to die every day, my nigga. It wasn't one day where somebody not getting fucking killed. Just for trying to live, my nigga. Just for wanting to be free. Like, man, fuck, I don't want to be free. Nigga just don't go to work this one random ass day and shit and get fucking destroyed. Get his children get murdered. His wife get murdered just because he decided not to go to work this one ass day and shit. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck that's like. Y'all free ass niggas and shit. We was getting treated worse than women, my nigga. In every country. We was getting treated worse than the women of every country out this bitch. Women are on the bottom. Women always gotta listen to what that man say and shit like that. They ain't got no power. But us men in America, slaves, we were treated worse than the women of every nation. Which is why we connect with women more. Because we understand we get knocked down just like women do. You know, free men, they still have this a bit of authority about themselves to be able to, like, that sense of power and control. To be able to, like, tell their own woman that they can't do some shit and they listen. So it gives them a sense of power and shit. We don't have that. You got to notice that. That's the main thing you should notice. Black men don't have power over their women, yo. Why not? So that means they not African, man. Nigga, Africans don't have that issue. African men will tell their women whatever the fuck they want to tell them. These well-endowed ass niggas. The well-endowed free ass niggas be the ones that be running up in your fucking country feeling like they can just fuck your women and shit or do whatever the fuck to your women and shit like that. They be the ones, man, nigga. They free ass niggas that see your women like, man, I'll stick my dick in her and do this. They be the aggressive ones that feel like they can do some shit to your women and shit. So you on edge and shit when you see these niggas with these big ass dicks from Africa and shit. It be us from America that be slaves that don't think like that. We ain't got time for that shit. We not free. We don't got freedom. We don't know what it's like to be free or free-minded. It's that one thing that you never factored in because you never thought what it's like to not be free. So you never knew you don't know the mind of a slave man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what all of y'all need to understand is what's making y'all slow to help us. Like, all of these nations come into America, they make y'all slow to recognize us or help us because you think that we don't need help. You think that we can save ourselves or something like that. You thinking we today years old, this is some brand new shit that you're seeing. We've been here for 500 years. That's what you're looking at, a bunch of people that have been fucked up for 500 years. You think we came on a passport or some shit. You like about 20 years ago or 30 years ago, we came here on some passport shit. No, nigga, we been here for 500 years on slave ships, got dragged the fuck over here when shit wasn't over here. We built the whole entire country. You thinking we popped up after McDonald's was here and shit. When we popped up, we saw McDonald's. No, when we popped up, it was just forests and trees, not even one road. You didn't even have the tar and all that shit and the rubber and all that. The concrete and the cement wasn't even made, nigga. The rocks wasn't even collected to make rock roads. We had to collect the rocks, make the shit, the cement, the wheels. We had to get the wood and chop it down. We were the beginning of all of this shit. The beginning of all of it. To make the shit that you make the roads with. To make the shit that you make the streets with. It was us, slaves. We did it. So you thinking like we just went to some kind of like production company to produce concrete and shit and just order some shit and now we got some product to make a new road. No, nigga. We had to go and get that shit ourselves. It was the beginning stages. We had to chop down the trees, chop down the stumps, the forest, the grass, the snakes, the poisonous this, the poisonous that. We had to get through all of that shit. It was not one road. All dirt and mud. So, and grass. So it's like, yo, you can't tell us shit for real. Because the memories of your American experience can only go as far back as McDonald's. All y'all niggas that came here when McDonald's existed, y'all wasn't here. So you don't know what our pain is like and how we don't really give a fuck. That's how it is, yo. And y'all be popping up with some new ass shit. Follow Islam, do this, do that. Like, nigga, we about to really just fucking kill y'all niggas for real. Because you don't know what the fuck going on over here. And we don't know how the fuck y'all got power and authority over our asses like that. To just be knowing what the fuck we doing at every moment and shit. Tell a nigga to do something to a nigga and shit. When y'all niggas was not here to tell a nigga to stop fucking whipping our asses and shit. Y'all niggas wasn't here to say, oh, don't electrocute that little boy. He only 12 years old. Why you put him in an electric chair like that? Where the fuck was y'all at to tell them niggas to don't do that to them? He's just a little boy. He didn't do anything. Niggas was innocent as shit, dying, my nigga. Where the fuck was all y'all agent, Secret Service, social media, TikTok ass motherfuckers at then and shit? Always knowing what the fuck a nigga doing. He butt ass naked in the car, this, that. He pissing in the... Where the fuck was all this knowing shit when we was fucking dying, my nigga? Fuck out of here. That's why we don't respect y'all, my nigga. We don't respect y'all or nothing. Cause where the fuck was y'all at? We not fucking with y'all. Y'all fucking with us. We still slaves. Y'all free as shit. We don't got power to say, hey, yo, go, and that guy in Lebanon and shit, go holler at a bird, go spy on her ass and watch her ass and tell me what the fuck she doing every moment of the day. Because we still slaves. We don't got power to go into your country on some secret shit and tell me what the fuck she doing secretly and shit, and her privacy of her life and shit, and tamper with her life and shit. You know, go into her Cash App and rob the shit out of her ass and shit. We don't got power and authority to do that. So you notice y'all niggas still free fucking with niggas that's not free. Y'all wasn't here when we was getting fucked up, and you come not to save us. You come over here to fuck us up some more. You can't fix a nigga. You can't fix a nigga for real or tell a nigga to do some shit or don't do some shit that had his children electrocuted in an electric chair. That shit was crazy. You never seen The Green Mile, the movie called The Green Mile? Go watch it. The guy on The Green Mile was saying that he was looking like a grown man, but it was saying that it was a little boy. It was a teenage boy, young, I think like 13, 14. He just looked big. You know, he big, but he's young. He don't know nothing about life and shit. And they tried to count him as a grown-ass man. And that he had sex with some white girls. No white girls tried to have sex with the little boy. Try to force him to have sex with them because he's well endowed and he's grown. He didn't want to do that with them. It's like how a man with a little dick feels some kind of way about a man with a big dick, or look like he got a big dick because you're assuming and shit. You just don't like him off appearance because you think he got a big dick and he wants your girl and shit. You just don't like him because you got big dicks, because you know how niggas with big dicks is. They can act like they can have sex with your girl. No, it was different with the slaves. With the slaves, we don't want your women. We want to stay away from your women. Niggas used to get electrocuted on the electric chair from that shit. So it's left a stain in us. When we see other men's women from their countries, we put our heads down. We don't give a fuck. We don't look. We don't want any parts of you. We don't want to know you. We want to get away from you. You start trying to come around us with your women, we want to walk away and shit. And you trying to figure out why and shit. We different. Because we know what the fuck happened. If you read about Emmett Till, yo, was a teenager. They beat the shit out of his ass. They beat him to death. Because he turned down a white girl and shit. A Caucasian woman. He turned her down. He didn't want to have sex with her and shit. And because he turned her down, she lied on him and said he wanted to have sex with her, and they beat him down and shit. That's how y'all niggas coming into America acting about us. But we can't go no fucking where. You can. You came here. You go some fucking where. We the slaves, nigga. We don't got power and authority to leave and take our whole people and go some fucking where. So y'all the ones in out of place coming up on us wherever we at, feeling kinds of ways about us like we really can go to another country or some shit. Just make some money, go to another country. Or get your country to send you some money and just go the fuck home. That's what you thinking. You're a free-minded man. You're not understanding. So you rolling up on us, feeling some kind of way about us being here. We can't go no fucking where. So we just gonna get mad about that. Now you trying to convince us to be part of your shit. We mad about that. And because we can't go nowhere, can't run from your ass, you always on us and shit. Niggas from your fucking country way the fuck over there doing whatever the fuck they doing and shit. Want to be blaming us for Palestine and all this bullshit they going through. We want to fucking kill your asses, man. Get the fuck out of here, man, my nigga. So nothing won't happen to your people and shit. America bombed your people, not us, my nigga. We the slaves. We just in this bitch, fucked up. They looking for more people to fuck up. If y'all dumbasses would have talked to us, oh, they just slaves and shit. Yeah, talk to the slaves so you can know what the fuck happened and how to protect your people. Bunch of dumbass people, hotheads coming into America with this personal ass vendetta, not thinking, yo, man, let me talk to these people and shit. Why these niggas slaves? God ain't talked to y'all yet. God did not touch y'all to talk to these people yet. Y'all just in this bitch. Crazy, yo. Stealthy ass niggas. You get faster solutions talking, my nigga. Anyway. Now I was supposed to have been talking about my wife and shit. Telling me I got a small dick and shit. My first wife did tell me that and shit. Jenny Rose Panna. My shit that come out my ass is bigger than your dick. Second wife, yeah, you got a small dick. She said my dick was small, or my dick was too small. She hit me so hard with that shit that I went on Amazon, ordered some penis enlargement pills and shit for $93 and shit and some change. Ordered some dick enlargement pills. Bought them shits. They came into the mail and I actually took them shits. You know, trying to hope my dick get bigger and shit. Cause she said my dick was too small. When you married, you try to do anything to fix your marriage or try to make your marriage better instead of run to another woman or some shit like that. She thought I was gonna cheat on her or some shit. I'm trying to get dick enlargement pills because I'm trying to pleasure my wife in the bed better and shit. So if I get these dick enlargement pills, physically, I'm thinking she said that to me, my dick too small. She didn't say like my brain space is small or my mentality is little. She said your dick too small. And I really thought she meant my dick. That's how I took it. My dick is small, so I bought penis enlargement pills and shit. I should have got a penis. I was gonna get a penis pump and shit. Like, think if I get a penis pump, maybe my thing could get a little bit thicker and shit. That could suffice for my length and shit. Something like that's how I'm thinking. My dick too small and shit. Like she like the same height as me, so maybe my dick too small for her height and shit. Cause you know how she probably had an ex-boyfriend that's tall as shit with a big ass dick. So I'm the new nigga and shit. Cause she not a virgin. The new nigga can't reach all the way in the back like the old nigga used to. So she, you know, that's how you be thinking and shit. But it's cool if you get a virgin wife. It's better you get a virgin wife. You ain't got to worry about that. He got a little dick shit. Because you ain't thinking about another nigga that had a dick bigger than you. Not thinking about that. Your wife is just thinking about her husband, the only dick that she ever had. So you don't have that issue like that. You know, your wife not going to ever tell you your dick small and shit. Especially when your husband taking care of you, loving you, buying you your own shit and this, that, and the third. All that shit. Your wife just banging and shit, so she assuming you banging because her world fucked up. And you not thinking her world fucked up. She being kind and peaceable, being sweet and shit like that. You just like, oh, my wife is a sweet lady and shit. Da-da-da-da. She a good mother and shit. She fucking you up because she think you banging and shit. Not giving you no clues that she banging and shit. Like, what the fuck? And she has no clue that niggas don't bang in the state that you in. How you so close together but so closed off from each other. You so clueless about each other, but you right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? One person is about asking questions and shit, making sure that you don't make a wrong move without knowing something. The other one is so fucking fucked up in the head, and she's dodging and ducking because niggas be killing niggas over red and blue. She ain't asking questions. She ain't telling you shit. So it's worse with y'all niggas. Y'all head is way fucked up, and you can't even begin to try to explain to a nigga why you fucked up like that because a nigga might catch you and shit. Cause you like, what the fuck? So it's like, yo, that's some scary shit. You're just scared to talk to y'all and shit. And it make you not want to, make a nigga want to run from y'all and never want to know y'all. Because if I stay, you're not going to believe me. If I run away, you're still not going to believe me. So it's better I run away, leave y'all asses to yourselves and kill y'all damn selves and live my life. Cause I'm completely not associated with that shit. And live my own fucking life and just watch y'all asses on TV and shit. Like, yeah, y'all niggas crazy. Fuck that. I just watch TV. Y'all, hey, wish y'all well and shit. Don't come talk to me and shit. And just hoping to tell the government and shit, tell my city, my state, like, yo, them niggas crazy. They be banging and shit. Like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's your issue. Yeah, that's my issue. Them niggas thought I was banging. Fuck out of here. Then make sure y'all niggas don't get to me and shit. So all that Kardashian shit and all that, them niggas will not reach me after that. Because I tell my city them niggas be banging. I'll leave. And y'all never get to me. Y'all can watch me and see me and shit. And make sure you don't get to me, though. Because they didn't know it was that. They thought it was something that I did to y'all personally. Like, I did something as a bad representation of the city. Or I did something as a bad character, a person with a bad character. That's what my city's thinking. They not thinking that y'all think I'm banging and shit like that. They not thinking that's what you thinking because they know me. There's no such thing as that. In our city, they know there's no such thing as that. With me, I'm just a man of God. So they trying to put it together because they know me. So it's taking a long ass time. Niggas slow as shit. Finally, y'all niggas like, oh shit. Cause you never met the nigga. So you finally, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Niggas never act. There's all that. So it comes out. Oh shit, yeah, they banging over here, yo. Shit, I think I'm about to leave. I had to just leave, yo. Let them niggas kill themselves and shit. I talk to them niggas from a distance. I'm already just talking on the camera anyway. They can just get it out the camera and shit. Just leave, go to work, do me and shit. Look for a wife. I can't even. I was all interested in women. Like I was attracted to like Zendaya Coleman, Jenny Aiko and them. Like you can't even talk to them and shit. I talk to Zendaya. Yo, Zendaya, cool. Yo, shit, sweet young one. So I can see a good. I can see her being married and shit. Whole time she like caught up in that energy, banging energy and shit. You can't even be with her and shit. Like damn, they fuck Zendaya up. No, I'm sorry, Zendaya. I can't. I have no association with that shit. And your head fucked up. I thought you was just a sweet ass Zendaya and shit. I can't, yo. I gotta go. I can't, yo. I cannot do. I'm not associated. Your head fucked up. It's not gonna be a good marriage. It's not gonna be a good relationship. The Zendaya that I thought was just a regular old girl just trying to like live life and act and stuff. She banging and shit. Or caught up in some banging shit. Banging energy or whatever. So I just can't do it. Kylie, Kendall, all of that. No, y'all stick. Nope, y'all do y'all, my nigga. Y'all do y'all. Y'all drive around the city. You know, y'all driving around the city with red and blue in y'all mind, and that's y'all world and shit, not mine. So you can't even sit down and talk with me and shit on some regular shit because your head on some other shit. So it's like I couldn't talk to y'all, be in a relationship with y'all, or have a neutral conversation about anything good or about the creator. Because dare I say something about blue or red and they ain't got nothing to do about nothing except God and shit. Y'all gonna take it wrong. So you ain't gonna learn anything. You just gonna look at me funny. Like, yo, y'all gonna be fucked up. So it's like not cool, yo. It's like y'all not women no more. Y'all like monsters and shit. Monsters and shit. Beautiful monsters. And it's sad to say, yes, but it could have been just like what y'all had to deal with and shit out here. And that's sad as shit. That's why we said just leave that shit to y'all. Like me, East Baltimore versus West. I grew out of my shit, but some people in my city still stuck on that. East versus West Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Well, we never associate people from outside with our shit. Because our shit ain't on TV and shit. So we don't associate with that shit. We don't try to convert people. Y'all niggas got converts and shit. Niggas doing that shit in other states and shit. So y'all fucked up extra. Like, yo. Y'all not thinking that we in Baltimore, we share the same airport with DC, and if we ever got caught on some Crip and blood shit, them Democrat and Republican niggas in DC, them niggas work there, yo. Politician ass niggas. They put them fucking ties on every day, and it could just be a nuisance to them. But they gotta put them ties on every day, and that red and blue every day, my nigga. They don't got time to be worrying about nigga from Baltimore fucking 60 minutes away from me and shit. A nigga 60 minutes away from me driving. You know what I'm saying? On one all he gotta do is go to the gas station one time, go all the way up to F, and he can get here, my nigga. He ain't gotta make no stops. You know what I'm saying? A nigga from Baltimore, 1 hour away, can come here on some red Crip and blood shit, ride right by the fucking White House and go right back to Baltimore on some I'm a hide and shit. And can. So they make sure niggas ain't doing that in Baltimore. You can't do that. Secret Service be all over Baltimore. Come right to the BWI airport and shut that shit down. Make sure nobody come in, go out, all that, my nigga. Our airport is a DC airport. It's shared with DC. So you gonna see people from political niggas, Asian ass niggas coming through Baltimore airport. But if I say I'm from Baltimore, they already know, okay, he good and shit, cause he from here and shit. In the 80s and shit. All them secret agent niggas gonna shut down. Cause he know ain't gonna be, he from here since the 80s and shit. He was born and raised. There's no, he not on no gangbanging shit. They know I know how to get home, this, that, and the third. They not gonna be watching me and shit like y'all is on in Cali. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from Cali now. They know I'm from Baltimore since the 80s. They know I'm good already. You know what I'm saying? But if I came back on some, that's why he said you went Hollywood and shit. Like, you gonna come back on some, secret agents gonna be on your ass, my nigga. Secret Service is gonna be all, that's why Cassie was saying. Cassie was trying to tell y'all in the raps and shit. You know? He said, what he said? Dang, what's that? You said you gotta come through Cass if you wanna holler at Jay. You gotta wear your vest 24 hours a day. I got powder, 24,000 a K. And he said, what did he say? He said, I can make the streets nervous. And to keep from getting murdered, you gonna need the Secret Service. I'm a beast. I jump on beats and murk it. Paint pictures with my rhymes. I piece it perfect. Then he said something about you gonna have to walk around rocking football equipment. He's basically letting you know that if you try to come to the East Coast, Philly, I'm gonna try to find that freestyle he did and try to explain it to y'all. What we trying to tell you is that if you came over here to the East Coast, you gonna realize very quickly that DC is right there, my nigga, where the president live at. Niggas gotta protect the president, my nigga. You can't even be in New York, Philly, especially you can't be in Baltimore. You way too fucking close. You talking about some red and blue and I'm gonna kill a nigga because he wearing red, and niggas in DC all day long gotta go to work doing political shit on CNN and shit like that, wearing a red tie and shit. And your dumb ass, you know what I'm saying? They not stupid. They know that Jessica Simpson shit and that Britney Spears shit, the Caucasian people be on that shit in Cali. So you can't even come here on that shit. Cause they gonna feel like one of y'all Caucasian ass motherfuckers sent somebody over here on that shit and murk one of their people on some, you said they gonna think that and shit. They know how to think, cause it's gonna be crazy. Cause then maybe you was trying to get at one of them politicians or some shit like that was on the news or something. They gonna be thinking all kind of shit like that, yo. You can't even come through DC if you've ever been to California on some Crip and Blood shit and that's how your mind is. You couldn't even come live in DC. You couldn't. Niggas is everywhere. They're gonna fucking kill you. That's how it be. So don't misrepresent people. When people are clueless about things, you gotta say things. You gotta ask questions and things like that, because your personal issues can turn into a big issue. My ex-wife not telling me that she used to bang or that she have gangbang issues about Crips and Bloods and her wanting to keep that shit secretive and she was fucking me up. But damn, I fucked up a good man. So now you gotta lie and deceive and hide shit and set a stage and try to make it look like to my side that I was just like, you know, whatever you said and shit. So now they fucking me up. So now once they fucked me up and found out that it wasn't true, they're gonna try to trace that shit back. Cause niggas ain't stupid. I thought he was banging and shit with that blood shit with his wife and shit. Nah, he from Baltimore. He from Baltimore. Huh? He was born, 1980s. He lived on Park High. Oh yeah, he was from. So he from here. Hell no, he not banging. So his wife just bang. So then he's gonna fall back. The Secret Services, the agencies, the White House, them red and blue ties gonna look for y'all niggas. So now you all in Utah on some Caucasian bitch ass shit gonna get fucked up by the niggas in DC on the East Coast. They gonna fucking get you. So now it was like y'all versus them. Now it's looking like y'all trying to make your own fucking White Houses and shit like that. Like you trying to be the, you know, that's what it's looking like that now. You know, y'all Caucasians on the West Coast versus them over there. So what was the whole fucking point of looking for a president? If you gonna put the president up there talking about all this voting and shit, put him in the White House, and that shit never mattered and shit. He's not really running shit. He's up there talking and don't mean shit. But y'all the ones running it. Y'all might as well be on TV. So it's gonna now turn against you and shit. Cause now you gotta get on TV. Cause niggas ain't stupid. It's crazy, yo. Y'all love doing shit, yo. Y'all love playing games so much, but love being on TV so much that shit backfire. So it's like without the TV, you don't get enough pull to get power. But you don't want to be on TV too much because then it can fuck you up. But even that little bit of trying to get that pull on TV fuck you up in the long run. Because niggas in the future look back at the past. What's this Superman shit and shit? Lois Lane and Clark Kent and shit. Oh, this was the first shit, man. Like, this was the new shit back in the day and shit. The Superman used to spin around the planet and shit and turn the planet back around. That's the most amazing shit you ever seen and shit. Like, it's all that shit. So it's like you watching that, Superman and shit like that. Niggas will look back at that shit. You just was doing it for the pull from back then, not thinking that what the world would be today and people from all over the world would see that shit and catch your ass. Get the one up on you. So it's all that, yo. I'm just talking, but yeah, yo, it just fucked me up, yo. My wife said my dick small and shit. She said it twice. She said it when we was in our own apartment. Bought the penis enlargement pills off Amazon. Fucked me all the way up. Your dick too small and shit. Niggas start crying and shit in the bathroom and shit. Looking at his dick and shit like, damn, yo. Maybe I should get a second wife and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or get a smaller girl. So that's why I look at smaller girls and shit. Cause I'm feeling like, damn, yo, all y'all, if I get a woman my height, my dick ain't big enough for her. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta get a girl smaller than me, shorter than me and shit now. Now I got stuck. Like, it fucked my head up to the point where when I see a woman my height or a woman taller, I don't get intimidated, but I get that sense that there will be some point in time where she'll secretly feel like I can't pleasure her, and then that will make her stop loving me eventually, because I know I can love her. I know I will love her. I know that she'll love me, but that's gonna make her, like, that's the reason my relationships fuck up, because my dick's small and women don't feel it that though. She fucked my head up with that. I just didn't tell her that, but she fucked my head up with that. And so I just look at taller women or women that ever had tall men with bigger dicks than mine. I look at them women like, yeah, do you and shit. I don't show attraction or show interest in shit. I just kind of get afraid because it look like I can't pleasure you and shit. It look like that. So I stay away. I just only look at smaller girls. Look at smaller girls, because I know that if I get with a smaller girl, it'll be big enough, but I also can be soft. I don't gotta be all aggressive and hard and trying to prove a point. I can just make sure my wife is taken care of, pleasure her, rub her, move her, caress her, use my tongue and shit like that. I don't gotta be always just like shoving my dick in her and shit. But when the time come, I gotta put my dick inside of her, she get pregnant, and after the pregnancy, I'm still good and shit. She won't ever feel like my stuff too small. Cause my first wife, my second wife, they told me my dick too small, so that fucked my head up and shit. So in order to save myself, I need a woman that's short, like 5'4" and shit, 5'4" and under. You know what I'm saying? To get a woman that's 5'4" and under, so that my dick can always be comfortable to her and pleasure her and shit. Cause I'm always gonna go to work, food always gonna be in the house. You're gonna have everything you need. And I'm always gonna love you, massage your back, massage all at your feet, caress your feet, kiss your feet, the rose petals and shit. My dick just too small and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you leave me off that. All of the shit that I did for you, you left me off that one thing. My dick too small. I couldn't please you no more. Bought the dick enlargement pills and shit. I took like one or two of them shits. I would go in the bathroom and take them shits. And she started saying, why you, like, I know you're not taking those dick enlargement pills. Well, you said my dick too small and shit. She just was like, and then she didn't say like, she didn't say I'm sorry for saying that or nothing. She just was like, that don't mean, like, oh my God. So my dick is too small and shit. So here it is. It went from that. And then when we moved out, we still was together. We moved out, went back to another spot. She said it again. Like, your dick too small and shit. When her brother was in the room next door, she was like, your dick too small. And I didn't even fuss with her. I just said, you know what? I'll just find somebody shorter and shit. I just find somebody shorter. And I got stuck like that. So for y'all to know, that's why I be looking at smaller women, like women that's shorter than me. You know, 5'4", like women that's shorter, like that can like really look up to me and shit, like gotta look upwards to me and shit. Not like shoulder to shoulder with me and shit like that. So people that's very tall, I stray away from, because eventually you're not gonna feel me and shit. You know, like Kendall Jenner or Khloe Kardashian, tall level. Like I'll talk to somebody like Courtney and shit. You know, I'll talk to somebody like Courtney, or I'll talk to somebody like, I wouldn't even talk to Kylie because she's the same height as me. I'm gonna always assume that she just gonna want a big dick, or my dick not gonna be big enough. So I would never talk to her and shit. But I'll talk to Courtney. I might talk to Kim, but I wouldn't even really talk to Kim because LeBron James. As soon as she's like, bro, LeBron James and shit like that, nope, fuck that. You know, you see tall ass niggas like LeBron James, Lamar Odom, make niggas like me run away and shit. Like, I never talk to you and shit, because I know my shit ain't gonna ever be able to size up to a LeBron James and shit, ever. Nowhere close to LeBron James. So I never even dare talk to you, because you too comfortable talking to that nigga. Like, that nigga is like like almost the perfect size for you. Like you could take a little bit more than Brooklyn. That's how you be talking to niggas. Like these tall ass basketball niggas, you can handle all these niggas, you know, and shit like that. Like, oh, LeBron James, his shit, man, he can get like, man, I could take like 2 more inches than that and shit. That's how y'all be acting. Y'all energy be like that. I could take it like about 2 more inches than LeBron James size and shit. But LeBron James shit is real good and shit. I could take that shit, boy, with my arch back and shit. So I looking at y'all be like loving tall niggas. I'll never talk to you and shit. Just stay away because I feel like my shit, like, yeah, it's like, and that's how niggas be feeling, yo. But I'm like that too and shit. Feel like that too. So I just never said it before. My wife but my wife did say that to me. Both my wives said it to me. My dick too small and shit. Fuck my head up. Fuck my heart spaces up and shit. Dropping the shit out me and shit. And when she said that shit one day, cheated on my ass and shit. Came in the house, my t-shirt got sperm and blood on that shit by somebody else and shit. Like, what the fuck that shit is on my t-shirt and shit? T-shirt in the middle of the floor. My house always clean. None of my clothes is ever in the floor. So somebody fucked my wife, put that shit on the t-shirt and left it in the middle of the floor. And I know it had to like connections be with Jenny because she be jealous, but how the fuck a bitch way the fuck over in the middle of the Philippines and shit that left your fucking ass on some ain't no cameras around, so I'ma fuck you up shit, can just say some shit after you gone and shit? How the fuck niggas ain't know what happened and shit to the point where you went through this whole 2.5 years in the Philippines, came back to America, and this one girl can say some shit and keep fucking your life up? Or was it on TV? Niggas could see me and shit, but took advantage of the fact that I was in a certain location that they can play the card like we ain't see you, but we did see you, and just let this girl just fuck my life up and shit because you got personal emotions about me and shit. It just make me think all kind of shit. How can this one girl say some shit and fuck me up when every time I say some shit, it don't mean anything? As if like I was with all of that shit. Like y'all made it look like I was really coming over there to really talk to her and be with her and da-da-da-da-da. Like, really, that's what I was about. I wasn't thinking about no women. I wasn't looking about no women. Like, y'all made it look like that, my nigga, for real. Rabbi Roberto was like really on it. You gotta really, really talk to somebody, and you shouldn't be alone and shit. I was like, I'm good. I could be alone. I'm good by myself and shit. I don't need nobody. Nah, you really shouldn't be alone and shit. You need to be with somebody. That's how I was starting and shit. Like, you need somebody, a companion, somebody that could just like be in the bed with you to comfort you and then watch you all day long, because I ain't got time to and shit. So I was getting one part of it, but at the second part, like, why I gotta be a woman? Because it's like, you're paranoid. You gonna put a woman on me that's gonna fuck me up later on because it ain't no love in this shit. It's just work and shit. So I'm like, nah, y'all don't wanna do that because you're paranoid and shit, because then I'm gonna really love her. She gonna break my heart and shit, and then y'all gonna, after that shit, you gonna see that I'm a good man for real. You wanna see if I'm bringing problems to your nation. I know I'm not bringing problems to your nation, but you're not balanced minded. You fucked up in the head because you got dick issues. So I got small dick issues too, shit. Like, but you don't know that. So you got small dick issues. I got small dick issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taller than you, whatever. The thing is, you gonna give me somebody that's gonna fuck me up, all because you want some paranoia shit, or you think I might sneak around and try to have sex with somebody, not knowing I don't have sex and shit. You just assume that shit. I could have told you easily that I don't have sex and shit. I'm a virgin and shit. You thinking I'm having sex or I'll be fucking and shit. I don't have sex. I could have easily told you that. You would have calmed down and shit. So it wouldn't have been about no dick issues. It would have been like, oh, he don't even have sex and shit. So his dick ain't gonna go on nobody because he don't have sex. So it would have been cool. Then the thing is, after that, she gonna break my heart, find out I'm a good guy. Then y'all gonna be taking advantage of the fact that you fucked up a good guy by saying some lies and shit, making up shit. And that's exactly what happened. When I said, no, I'm good. So if I say, no, I'm good, I don't want to be with nobody, I'm thinking shit like that. You gonna fuck me up, do this, and then come back later on in the future because you don't want that shit to fall back on you and make your shit look bad or make your people look bad, and then try to cover your tracks and shit, and then keep on having to say periodically that I'm a bad person when really you just emotional and shit because you ended up falling in love. You left me. You didn't want to leave me, but then I left you and shit. I left you after you left me, and you just emotional because you want me back and shit, because then, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. You can't blame me for leaving you because you left me. And so I just ended up leaving. But then when I left, you saw shit like a nice car, a nice apartment. So then you start talking and shit, all that shit. Start saying any fucking thing, trying to criminalize a nigga, make a nigga look bad and shit. Well, you way in the fucking Philippines somewhere in the fucking forest and shit, saying shit about a nigga that you left. Got a whole family with another nigga. You only did that, started a whole family with another nigga to cover your tracks on me being with the new chick. Oh, I got with Tanika and had 2 children. So you felt like, hey, it's my time, man. I now can be with a guy and have 2 children. And then still keep pulling the car. Oh, my husband left me. That's why I got with a new guy. Now I got 2 children because he went and got 2 children. You did it too precise. You did it so precise that we know that you only did it to cover your tracks and shit. How you get a husband and have children right when your husband get a new girl and have children, which means you trying to cover your tracks. You left him and you didn't want to make a move until he made a move. Otherwise, you would have been did something. How you this random girl with no issue, your husband left you would have instantly got with a new guy. Instantly, you would have got with a new guy and had a family and had children before you got with a new girl. You would have been did that. Like you trying to cover your tracks, you did that shit as soon as he did it. You know what I'm saying? So now we know that it was a tit for tat. You phony, you faking, you trying to cover your shit. Lying and shit. People be stupid, yo. Everything you do and say expose you for the goodness of yourself or the badness of yourself. Yeah, yo, my ex-wife did that shit to me, yo. Told me my dick was too small. The shit that come out my ass is bigger than your dick. Second wife, your dick too small and shit. Went to Amazon, ordered some dick enlargement pills, start taking them shits. Dick still ain't get bigger. I'm like, I'm about to get a pump and shit. Like, I'm gonna do a pump before I, like, yeah, I can do a pump and shit. You know. So it's like that, like thinking all kind of shit like that. Fuck my head all the way up. Like, at least she not leaving me and shit. And get a dick pump and shit. Try to get it bigger and shit. Like, crazy. How long she wanted and shit. So I'm like, man, fuck it. Stay with her. Still fucked up in the head. Just happy that I got my children and shit. That's when I kind of counted it off. Like, I wrote it off. Like, I kind of wrote my wife off at that point. Like, dang, I ain't got my wife no more because my dick too small. At least I got my daughter. I'm going to just take care of my daughter and shit. I know she going to be start fucking other niggas and shit. All that. That's how I was looking at it. And that's exactly how it ended up going. Turned out she was just banging and shit, trying to fuck me up and shit, thinking I'm crippin' and shit. Because she saw me with a New York hat on, a blue New York hat on, and ain't asked no questions and shit. Where I'm from, we don't give a fuck. She not asking nothing, my nigga. I came in the house, I was at my Uncle Mont's house. I'm thinking that too. That was a setup and shit. They set that whole shit up because I know that Uncle Mont punched my grandmother in the face and he trying to set me up to get me jammed up because he don't want to get fucked up for, you know, him punching his mother in the face and me exposing that shit. So y'all all working together to get rid of a nigga and shit because y'all did some dumbass shit. So y'all working together and shit. So he got the New York hat sitting there. The girl I'm talking to is a blood and shit. You trying to set me up and shit on some Tanika shit. I mean, on some Jenny shit from the Philippines. Trying to set me up and shit already. Or whatever. I escaped and shit. The demon shit. I come back. Y'all niggas already connecting on the demon shit. Y'all just in different states. Real hush and shit. Uncle Mont punched grandma in the face. He's trapped up. He see Tanika in the mental shit. Or they connected and shit. But he don't do no blood and crip shit. But he gonna set Ray up with that shit. But Ray don't do that. We don't do that in our city. He just not saying shit. So Uncle Daryl leave his hat and shit. Uncle Daryl leave his blue New York, he leave his blue New York Yankees hat in there. I'm like, I know that's Uncle Daryl hat. It's not Uncle Mont hat. I know it's Uncle Daryl hat because the Uncle Mont head not this big and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, this Uncle Daryl hat. So I'm gonna just wear this and shit. Take a picture. I'm gonna just rock this and just walk somewhere. It's a nice Knicks. I mean, not a nice Yankees hat and shit. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on, take a picture and shit. Talking to a girl, not knowing the girl I'm talking to on some banging shit. Completely not gonna think that and shit. Because we talk about the Most High. Whole time she trying to set me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I'm wondering why she keep trying to call me late night and shit when I'm trying to get some sleep. Fucking my sleep up and shit. Acting like she want to talk about God. But then turn around and say, nah, I don't want to talk about God and shit. I just want to talk to you. I want to be with you and shit. I want to be with you and shit. Nigga in the background. So I'm gonna fucking kill you. What the fuck? How you want to be with me and the nigga saying I want to kill? So like not understanding that shit. Whole time they banging. You trying to bring that shit to across the world and shit. All the way across the fucking states and try to put that on our city. Like we do that. Miseducated, non-educated ass motherfuckers. What the fuck a girl from Utah got to do with a nigga from Baltimore on some banging shit? Also, like, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. Like all that shit. Assumptions and shit like that. Niggas don't like talking at all. Don't like talking at all. And that shit backfire always when you do that shit and assume. thinking you being the Sherlock Holmes and shit. That always was dumb to me how somebody come to the conclusion of a crime and shit without asking questions and shit. You just looked at some evidence and shit, looked at this, looked at that, and then came up with the answer and shit. I'm like, no, I just had to know and shit. Y'all had to know ahead of time. Because when I was watching Matilda and shit, Pee Wee Herman was trying to tell us and shit, niggas got devices that can listen into your house and shit. So that's what it gotta be with the CSI shit. Niggas got all this forensic evidence and shit and making it look like they be going through extreme shit like that. And that's just how it be. Y'all niggas just got equipment and shit that can listen into anybody's house and see what niggas doing in that house and shit. So y'all be knowing already, but y'all do that forensic shit to try to make the evidence match because how you found out. It's like the way you found out, you can't just, get a nigga jammed up because the way you found out, you got to get the evidence and all this. But when you get too mad, you start inventing evidence and shit. Put that shit in the show, and then you find the guy and shit, but you always knew who the guy was and shit. Oh, it's how I be looking at it. That's how I be looking at it. And that's exactly how y'all be and shit. Minority Report. How you watching niggas do shit, but the way you found out, you can't go out and just be like, I know you did it and shit. You gotta play that shit a funny way to come to the conclusion that this nigga did that shit. Otherwise, he's gonna be like, well, how the fuck did you know? Why? Because he gotta be on some secret shit too. You can't be snitching on the government and telling people that the government got shit that they be always watching niggas and shit. Because then it's gonna make people afraid, and it's a breach of privacy and all kind of shit. It's like you said, people got privacy, but secretly, fuck that shit. Niggas ain't got no privacy. But you're not telling niggas that. So now you gotta be like how y'all being and shit. Fake secretive and shit. Or fake like you don't know what the fuck a nigga talking about or what he doing. You act like you don't know and then say some clever shit, some catty ass shit to let them know that you know and shit. Just don't tell it, don't say it openly that, how they know and shit. Like, how the fuck you do that and shit? It's crazy, yo. Or like the nigga gonna get scared or something or it's crazy. I don't know, yo. It's just too much, yo. Y'all crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that, plus a bunch of the other stuff I was saying. My ex-wife and shit. Both of them, yo. Told me my dick too small. Your dick too small and shit. The shit that come on my ass is bigger than your dick. Like, damn, what you trying to say? I can't please you or something? Like, damn. Like, all that just fucked me up. Say it again, my second wife. Your dick too small and shit. The fuck? Penis enlargement pills, $93. Let me get these. Because the $93 ones look like they're going to work better because it's $93 and shit. I really got with that. I really did that shit. Bought some $93 penis enlargement pills because I felt like they was going to work better versus the $10 ones and shit off Amazon. It's still in my receipts and shit. If you go to my Amazon with my little username and shit, it's still there and shit. Penis enlargement pills and shit. Moved to a mother house. She waits till DeAndre and them in the room and shit. Your dick too small and shit. They hear her through the wall. It's like, damn. Like, damn. Fuck you say that to me? It's like, how do you say that to your husband and shit? Like as if you trying to comfort somebody else. Hey, how the fuck are you trying to comfort somebody and you married and shit? Ain't nobody like you were trying to appease somebody for hurts, like you hurt somebody's feelings. So you said that shit to fix somebody's feelings and shit that you hurt. But the whole time you married to your husband, you shouldn't even be feeling like that. That you gotta say that shit to appease somebody else's emotions. Whole time you incest and shit, like fucking everybody in the house, fucking your brother, fucking your stepfather, fucking niggas and shit, having sex with niggas and shit. And now niggas emotional, and so you gotta fuck me up to comfort their emotions, but I'm the only one married your ass. These niggas ain't married you and shit. They just wanna fuck. Crazy. So you said that twice. You know what? I'm gonna just be with somebody shorter. Sure enough, like right around the same time Cameron Boyce died and shit. Then she kicked me out. They called the police and shit on me, kicked me out. It just started going downhill from there. So I haven't had sex with my wife since she told me that shit. Your dick too small. She just sucked my dick one last time. After she said that to me, she sucked my dick one last time. Swallowed my nut. Then my dick ain't never go inside of, haven't had sex or no kind of sex ever since. My ex-wife sucked my dick. Right after she said my dick too small. suck my dick and shit on another day. She said it, but she said it. Then like some days later, she sucking my dick and shit. Then all this shit happened. Call the cop, then kick me out and shit. And I haven't seen my wife and my children since. 6 years. 2019. Anyway, yo, with that said, I'm gonna let it go. All right.